thanks for watching F5 Muay Thai videos. We'll be back with a lot more videos this year. Sorry we took a little break, but please subscribe to us and we'll have a lot more videos coming out all this year. Today we're going to be talking about basic stance and footwork. I have Kate McGrady here with me, who is a pro Muay Thai fighter and also one of our instructors here at Punch and Dive. And we're going to be going over stance first. So first, just stand with your feet shoulder width apart. You want to just have a real comfortable stance here. You're going to take your power side. For most right-handed people, it's going to be their right. Left-handers, it's going to be their left. And you're going to take that power side and put it behind you. This should feel really natural, just like you're standing and talking to a friend with one foot in front. You don't want to get too wide, because then you can easily get kicked in the leg and not be able to block. And you don't want to get too narrow, otherwise someone can easily push you back. But if you have a good stance, you have a good base, she's really solid right here, and she's not going to be able to move. The next thing you want to be able to do is take that left shoulder, if you're right-handed, and go ahead and turn it a little bit to the right. This ensures you're not too square, so you're not going to be too open for punches, and you have a little bit more balance here. Now you do want a little bit more weight on your toes than you do on your heels. It's not to say that you want to be up on both heels, but you do want a little bit of weight in the toes. Here I like to teach a little bit more weighted front stance, so I have the back heel off the ground. There are some differences in stance, but I like this particular stance because it's really good for being able to move forward into punches, for being able to execute a really strong right kick, for a number of reasons. The next thing we're going to talk about is hand placement. You want your hands up as if you're kind of looking through binoculars and then take them out to the side. Your left hand will be in front of your right hand because your left leg is in front of your right leg. You don't want the guard too close up here unless you're actually blocking punches. You want the hands a little bit away from the face so that you can punch or you can block, and you're kind of in between those two ranges at any given time. Now we're not going to go over blocking today. Just make sure your hands are generally in the right place while you're doing your footwork. The first thing to focus on when you're doing basic footwork is forward movement and backward movement. If you want to move forward, you can't just take your right foot and cross over, because then you're in southpaw and you're off balance and your defense is different. You're going to move forward with your front foot first, and then catch with the back foot equal distance. If Kate steps a tiny inch, she's going to catch up a tiny inch. If she steps the whole foot, she's going to catch up a foot. It's very important that as you're moving forward, your left shoulder stays in front. Now, if she wants to move back, she's going to be pushing off the front foot, stepping with the back foot first, and then catching up. Try it again. Good. Now, if you want to move left, you're going to go left foot first and catch up. Now, notice how she still keeps that left shoulder in front, left leg in front. It's very common as you're moving in these lateral steps to get completely square. So really make sure that you're not doing that it's left foot first, left shoulder stays in front. If she moves right, she's going to come right foot first and then catching up. So to practice this, you can kind of do your crosses. Go up, back, left, and right. And once you've kind of mastered that, a really good drill would be to find a partner and work on leading and following. So Kate and I are working together. I'm going to get in my stance. She's going to get in her stance. We pick someone who's going to lead. Let's say Kate. She takes a step, and I have to follow, staying in range. I don't want to get really up into her and follow too much. I want to keep just a nice striking range. If she presses me, I move back. She moves laterally. I move with her. And we're always just kind of playing this game of following and leading. And then you would switch, and I would follow, and Kate would go with me. And it's just a really good drill to kind of get the feel of the footwork and how it would really be if you were sparring or working with someone on the pads. Another thing to keep in mind is you always have opportunities to work on your footwork. You can work on your footwork when you're holding the pads. You can work on your footwork obviously when you're hitting the pads. And obviously you want to work on your footwork while you're shadow boxing. So everything that you do will count towards making that muscle memory. So make sure that you're always kind of abiding by those footwork laws, not crossing your feet or getting tangled up, because then you'll create that bad habit. So you want to work on your footwork all the time, even when you're holding pads for a partner. All right, thanks for watching. Thanks for your help, and we'll see you again soon.